The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Austin on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Power. Check 26, check 26. Hawk 70.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Let's see what you got. Split 50, check 50.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Stopped by Marcus Davenport. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Got it.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey,
listen. Hey, check 24, watch 24.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Forced out to his left, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He completes it to Jones. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try to run with Sanders. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
And this is going to depend on his spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short.
A gain of a yard.
Going for it with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Miles Sanders hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Jaguars 0. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run. No matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent you throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Field now. Here's Wilson. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
Wilson's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Now 3rd and 4.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Coleman. Past the and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tevin Coleman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Is the game at 7. Harrison Butker is set.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of
7-7, our score after 1. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a carry for Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now Sanders. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Again, the ball carrier.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And now they'll throw with Allen.
33-yard line.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Rashawn Perriman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Kenneth Murray in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This is Coleman with a grab. Wilson. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. On first down, Wilson lets it go for Nelson. And it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
By the Lions.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago, and 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking, and the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
3-yard line.
Touch 50, touch 50. 52, watch 52. Let him know. 52's the mic. Watch.
From the gun, Wilson lets it go for Nelson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back. And now the 3rd-year man from USC. This is Ronald Jones. Trotting! And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I can't help but laugh, and the only reason is anytime the backup breaks a big one like that, he's going to be hard to deal with in film, wanting to know why he's not getting starters carries.
That's what he's thinking. Great carry there. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Switch. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. To the air, Allen. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
Check. 14.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. They're going to run for it with Jones. But he will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Allen. That's caught by Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On first down, Allen. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Complete.
Brashad Perriman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Lions 29, Jaguars 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create.
And now here is another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
At the 40-yard line.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
At the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Gain on the play.
And operating from the red zone now. Allen. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Harriman.
Add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Zebra.
From the 29, Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Coleman. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, zero. 14, 14.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. It's caught by Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
25, 25. Go, go, go.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From the 40 now on second down. Wilson. And this is taken in at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 39 yards there, a big one.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early, so that'll back him up 5. Boy, they had it at the 1. The false start moves it to the 6 now for first and goal.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
On second and goal, Wilson, the quick slant caught, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. First touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22.
Good. Makes the score Lions 36. Jaguars 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is Jakeem Grant. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Grant on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And judging by our scoreline, they have 6-0 in their future as they look to grind this one down a little. They've got it 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd.
And the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down and 7. Here's Pollard again. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 43-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive linemen, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard, and he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
And it's 3rd down.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Hauling it in, Nelson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. Will physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Finding Gabriel, complete.
That's good.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taylor Gabriel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jonathan Abram picks it, and a short return to the 6-yard line.
Lions 36. Jaguars.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset.
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Detroit. Julio Jones. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And this carries into the end zone.
Today's final score, Lions.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're